The CFS framework has among its major tenets positive behavior management, inclusive learning-ready classrooms, skills-based health and family life education, systems that ensure the protection of children, and systems that encourage the participation of children, extending beyond the scope of the school's borders.
Anybody and everybody who handles children must be trained to work with children. The Education Act of Antigua, Barbuda 2008 speaks to the students being the responsibility of principals from the time they leave home to come to school until they return home in the afternoon. Therefore, the Act recognizes school bus and school bus drivers as an important part of school.
And so began the school bus drivers and conductors training, an extension of the child-friendly schools framework.
One of the main arm of the CFS framework is that of positive behavior management. And we figured that our stakeholders, such as the school bus operators, the school bus drivers, the conductors, we even looked at the crossing guards as well, we need to develop this awareness about positive behavior management as they interact with our students.
So what obtained before? A system where rules for utilizing the government school bus system were not established and easily identifiable. There was a marked absence of disciplinary procedures that should be taken for repeat disruptive students. The role or roles of the school bus drivers and conductors were not clearly defined.
Before the training session, we used to encounter a lot of problems with kids, no manners. They don't have any manners. They will come to the bus in the mornings and they wouldn't even say good morning. And sometimes when you try and talk to them, they have attitude. And we had a rush problem. We have ticket issues. And those were before the training.
Many times you go, you have to be talking to them, take your bags off your bag. Where is your ticket? And this is an everyday thing that we have to be doing.
Children, there will be some that will hear, some wouldn't hear, some that like to hit, some like to, when you put them to sit beside somebody, they don't want to sit beside that person. The music, the headpiece, the volume, turn it down. Because when you have it like that, you're distracting the driver.
Some parents will bring their children and they will tell them, make sure you behave yourself on the bus. Some want to go the extra mile. You have to babysit them, take them off the bus, put them on, which is no problem.
In a concerted effort to correct these issues, a one-day training session was hosted by the Ministry of Education with school bus drivers, conductors, and transport board staff. The session has been dubbed as rewarding by all parties involved.
Training session was really good. It gives you more to work with as a parent because you never have enough information. The more information you have, it's better for you to at your hands, at your fingertips, so you can apply it. Since the training session, I have applied much of it. Children on my bus I don't have a problem with because I teach a set of children and a new set comes, is like they pass it on.
From this very rewarding session, 3 expectations were developed that would promote positive behavior management strategies when using the school bus service. Be ready, be responsible, be respectful.
There were a lot of interactive sessions like role playing. We were able to see what some persons were doing that weren't the correct way, and everybody was involved in saying, okay, how do we fix this? This is not a positive way of responding to the students, so how do we fix it? And everybody gave their input. After that session was done, we were able to put all of the pieces together, and that is when we came up with a positive way of managing the behaviors of the children who take the bus on a daily basis.
The 3 tenets are the basis upon which subsequent rules were crafted and adopted by the parties involved, which would guide the conduct of the students while utilizing the national school bus system. One of the unique ways in which the process of adaptation was achieved was via the construction of an art competition among the students of the respective schools, providing them with a voice in taking an active part in depicting the expectations.
We launched an art competition where we encourage students to submit art designs to depict those 3 expectations. We had entries from over 60 students across the island, and then we had a panel that chose the winning prizes. It so happens that our winning prize came from Island Academy.
We were delighted to win the school's art bus competition. Bus safety, transporting children to and from school is something that's really, really important to us. And we were absolutely over the moon to win first, second and third prize, and next time there's a competition we will certainly be entering again.
The rules have been placed inside of the buses with high visibility to the students as well as on the back of the school bus tickets.
We sell the tickets, the students, they also have it in the bus and they have it at the back of the ticket so they can read it throughout.
The conductors too have a pivotal role to play as well as ensuring a smooth operation of the school bus service. The responsibility is theirs to act as the gatekeepers between the bus drivers and the students, more specifically when buses are in motion. They too have given the CFS framework extension high marks, so much so that the students have found new levels of respect for them, bestowing the duties of adoptive parents upon the conductors.
I encourage the students that I see is out of order. I encourage them, I speak to them as a teacher, as a parent, as a mother. I speak to them, encourage them. Make sure you're on time to get to the bus, and if I see I punch a ticket today and it's only have 1 or 2, I said to them, make sure you get a new ticket for tomorrow.
I have a good relationship with a lot of the parents. Some of the parents, I meet them during the day while they're with their children, and they would ask questions or I make suggestions, and these children are just like my own. I'm a parent, so I look out for them the same as I look out for my children.
The school bus drivers and conductors have indicated a marked positive improvement in their interactions with the students who use this service on a daily basis. And from all indications, the students as well are appreciative of the program's positive intentions.
The conductors and the drivers, they're very patient with us. They make sure that we're safe on the road and they make sure that we follow the rules of on the bus. Right?
They're sweet, they have patience, they'll be there for us, they always encourage us to follow the rules and so on.
They'll tell us to make lines when we come out, when we're ready to come onto the bus after school is over, which is helpful so that when we're outside we're not being confusing and so on towards the conductor when she's punching out tickets. The driver as well is helpful to if there's any noise, any excessive noise on the bus, that they can calm down and so on.
In the near future, the Ministry of Education of Antigua and Barbuda will continue to work with the Antigua and Barbuda Transport Board and other government and private agencies to put other strategies in place to further sensitize students about the need to exhibit positive behavior on school buses and in general.
We have already had workshops with primarily most of the persons who are involved in the children's life. We had workshops with principals, the teachers, the crossing guards, parents, plus the officers from the transport board. We have already received additional funding to take the program onto another step.
The successful collaboration between the Ministries of Education, Science and Technology and the Antigua and Barbuda Transport Board has augured well for the continued development of the youth of this Twin Island developing state.
Everybody know the 3 standards: being ready, being responsible, and being respectful. And we ensure that all our drivers and conductors are sending that message across to the students on a daily basis. So we're really excited about what has started, and we hope to continue similar programs with the Ministry of Education.
Everything we do, we have to continue to do it, and as new things come to the fore, we try to inculcate, we try to impart the new knowledge to all those who have to handle children.
Kids like to rush when the buses are come. I don't know why, but they do. And we can say that has come to not a completely halt, but actually a 90% more control since the rules have been enforced.